What began as a toxic
that
field
like
in
button,
the cell
everyone.
called Latris Allen sector has transformed into something more dangerous, more enduring, and more instructive about the power and peril of online warfare. At the center of this whirlwind stands one figure whose name has come to symbolize chaos. Judge FeFe. For months she operated as a phantom antagonist, weaving her influence from stream to stream. Attaching herself to disputes like a parasite feeding on conflict, she wielded information, both real and fabricated, as her weapon of choice. Addresses, names, and even family connections became ammunition in her campaign to intimidate and silence those who opposed her. But intimidation, like any drug, has diminishing returns. What once created fear soon demanded escalation, and that is where Judge FeFe crossed the line. She began not only to dox creators, exposing private details to angry mobs, but to weaponize state institutions. Law enforcement was her blunt instrument. Anonymous calls, false reports, and malicious accusations sent police cars flashing into quiet neighborhoods. She targeted Hereford 74, a respected creator with eloquence and composure, dragging her into a nightmare of false alarms and reckless endangerment. One call nearly triggered a statewide Amber Alert, a stunt so reckless that prosecutors now allege she jeopardized the safety and resources of an entire community. Another time, officers arrived at Octavius Prime's family home in West Palm Beach after a fraudulent report claimed he was armed, unstable, and a threat to his elderly mother. But the courts do not operate on rumor, and institutions, once manipulated, do not forget. Earlier this year, Judge FeFe attempted to solidify her campaign by seeking a restraining order against Hereford 74. On paper, it looked like a victory. For a fleeting moment, she had the imprimatur of the court. Yet, as evidence emerged, the narrative collapsed. Judges do not entertain vendettas, and when the facts showed who was truly under siege, the restraining order was not only reversed, but reissued in favor of Hereford 74. The scale tipped, and Judge FeFe's weapon became her shackles. This reversal marked more than just a legal technicality. It was a turning point in perception. The harasser became the harassed. The manipulator became the cautionary tale. And as prosecutors in Colorado now prepare their case, the stakes grow higher still. The charges she faces are not abstract misdemeanors. They are crimes with names, penalties, and consequences. Malicious false reporting, depending on its severity, can carry up to 18 months in jail and fines up to 5,000 zinauzens. But when such reporting triggers large-scale mobilization of police, courts classify it as a felony. That means up to 3 years in state prison and fines as high as 100,000. Swatting, the very act of sending law enforcement to someone's door under false pretenses, is treated more harshly still, with potential sentences